As you know, Kohl stock has been a little volatile last week, and many people are talking about a short squeeze. I'm a great fan of short squeezers. I try to follow them, but that doesn't mean I'm going to invest in all of them. As you probably know, my best investment ever was a short squeeze, but I invested in it as a deep value opportunity. Actually, two of my best investments were short squeezers. One was GameStop, and lastly was ZIM last year in 2024, I think, or 2023. I don't remember. But I did invest in Kohls in 2023. But today, it's not a position that I hold. I sold my shares of Kohls, and it's not because the shares went up a little last week that if I can say I made a mistake, because I would have still lost money on Kohls. So what's actually happening to this company, and is it worth investing again? I said that the issue I had with Kohls was that they were paying these big dividends and probably it would not be sustainable. So one thing that the company could have done was to cut the dividends, which now they have done, but they used their excess cash to first deleverage the company and then repurchase shares. This has been done by GameStop in the past, and that's why it was a successful short squeeze. By repurchasing shares, they are ensuring that the float short will go up. It's around 50% for GameStop, that was 400%. If this happens, then you can be sure that a short squeeze will happen. Once the short squeeze happens, the stock price goes up again, and the company can do the same thing that GameStop did and sell more shares to raise cash. That's how the company is going to survive. But this is not what's happening. If, let's say, it's true that the short squeeze is already happening today, we don't know, we don't have the numbers yet, but let's say it is happening, but the company has not deleveraged. It's not the same as GameStop. They have not repurchased shares. It's going to be a short squeeze, but not the same as GameStop. I always say that with GameStop, all the stars aligned. It was a once-in-a-lifetime investment. It's not going to happen again. Very unlikely. While I still follow companies that are in the deep value territory, that are prone to short squeezes, that doesn't mean I'm going to invest in all of them. Because you need to understand, when something is once in a lifetime, it means once in maybe 70 years, 80 years if I'm lucky, or maybe even 100 years if I'm very lucky. But don't count on it. That's why after the GameStop short squeeze, I lost quite some money trying to go after deep value opportunities like, for example, UNFI. It's not because a company is trading below its net tangible book value or liquidation value that you need to invest in it. It makes sense only if there is some sort of catalyst that is going to change how the market values the company. It's not just about understanding what is the intrinsic value, but also understanding the price, how the market will change its story about the company. And in the case of GameStop, the story changed rapidly when we learned about the short squeeze, when Ryan Cohen joined the board of the company. There was the new console cycle. We don't have any of these with Kohls. I'm not saying it's not going to happen, but I don't want to bet on it. And I prefer not making small positions anymore. I prefer going big now. With GameStop, it was 8% of my portfolio when I stopped buying. If I could do it again, I would buy more. I'm not saying that I would buy at the lowest point, because at some point I was down 60% of GameStop. I don't want to time the market, but I would have preferred to go much bigger position on GameStop if I could go back in the past. But now let's forget that. That's why now I'm more concentrated than before. 24% of my portfolio, only one stock, 60% in free stocks, so I'm very concentrated now. But these companies are not deep value, they are value opportunities. Wise is a fast-growing company, even Evolution. Maybe Crux is not deep value. It is a value company. It's not one that is going to grow that fast. If your definition of value is one that is looking cheap, low PE ratio, and not growing fast, Crux fits that definition more than Wise or Evolution, but it's certainly not deep value. I'm not saying that I won't do it again, investing in deep value. If I find something great, I will definitely do it, but you need to have a big margin of safety when you are investing. And with GameStop, the margin of safety was here. The risk was very low. Many people think that the company was going to go bankrupt, but you cannot go bankrupt. You have already repaid all your debt. The leases were manageable. They were nowhere near bankruptcy, so the risk was very minimal. That's what the market didn't understand about the company. That doesn't mean that it's going to be successful long term as a business to keep investing in it, but at that time it was really, really cheap, which is not the case with Kohls today. It looks cheap, but not as cheap as GameStop was. There is no margin of safety. If you want to know more about the GameStop story, I would recommend you watch this video next. Have a nice day and goodbye.